What is it, dude? You tired from all the meat you got in your belly? About to film a video. Are you just gonna hide your face? I don't want to keep playing. Dude, are you just gonna like lay there like a bum chump? You're not gonna give them any entertainment? This is all you got. This is all you got for me. This is all you got for our people. The people that love you so much, you're just gonna lay there and just be a bump on a log. Alright, well I guess Bruce Wayne doesn't feel like getting up too much. Apparently he just wants to cuddle with me. So Bruce Wayne and I just wanted to bring you a little impromptu video, just with some past experience, because this actually is quite a common question I'm always getting. This question's always revolving around somebody who just recently got a Cane Corso puppy. It typically tends to be along the lines of, my Cane Corso puppy won't stop crying, or whining, or barking at me. He's been fed, he's been played with. I've gave him all his needs. I don't know what to do. He just sits there and cries or barks at me. He'll just sit there. And this guy used to do the same exact thing. So I just kind of want to do a sit down chat discussing my experience. I don't know if I've brought this up in another video or not before, but I figured, hey, any first time Cane Corso owners, they may be able to take something away. So we'll rewind back to when he was a puppy. And this was pretty much within a week of having him. Okay, we had him for a week and then this behavior started and it probably lasted 2 weeks. Now the behavior I'm talking about is crying, barking, whining, when you feel like everything that the dog needs has been satisfied. They've been fed, they have water, they've went to the bathroom, they've been played with. Why are you still barking at me? Or why are you still crying? What do you want? We first experienced this in the car. Bruce is always in the back seat of the car, and we have one of those, well, we did at the time have one of those seat covers that was a hammock. So, because he's a puppy and I didn't want him falling off the seat. It was good, but we've went through like 3 of them, and just because of his size, they always end up ripping. They're great for a puppy, not so great when they're this big. And we were coming back from someplace. Oh, we were coming back from puppy training class, which is always just BS. It's never really training. It was just basically a bunch of people going with their puppies and letting the dogs socialize together, kind of get used to being around other dogs. So it was great in that aspect. Did he learn anything? No, he didn't. But we were coming back from there, and my wife was driving, and Bruce was in the back seat, and he's just sitting there barking and barking and crying and barking the whole 30-minute ride home. And he wasn't trained enough to know what no means yet, so I wasn't going to waste my nose on him and tell him no, and then in the future when I do start training him, that no isn't as effective. So I basically ignored it. And this went on every time in the same exact situation when he was in the car for a couple weeks. The other thing he'd be doing is the same exact thing, but it'd be at home. It'd be early in the evening, probably around 6 or 7 o'clock at night. He's been fed, he's had his water, he's played with, he's went to the bathroom. My wife and I would be on the couch. He wasn't allowed on the couch at the time, and he would just sit there and cry and bark and cry and bark. And I'm like, I have no clue why this dog is doing this. I've done everything possible that he could need, all right? Everything. So I don't exactly remember, but I think I came out of the shower and Bruce was on my wife's lap on the couch. I'm like, what are you doing? You know he's not allowed on the couch. And our plan was to eventually let him on the couch. It wasn't like no couch forever, but I wanted to set boundaries as a puppy, okay? He knows that he can't go on the couch unless he's invited up. Now, free reign, he can go up whenever he wants. He's well-mannered in the house. I can leave like my camera sitting on the floor, and he won't even touch it. He's actually extremely careful around objects, where previously my English Bulldog, if this camera was sitting there, he wouldn't go chew it, but if he wanted to go behind the camera, he's walking through the camera. He doesn't care what's there, boom, he's gonna go through it. Bruce will be very careful, he'll walk around, he'll step over things. He's very well-mannered, very respectful in the house. So he gets free reign of the couch. He can go up whenever he wants. He can't go on this side, and he knows that, and he never does. He's only allowed on this side of the couch. My wife and I We'll lay here, he'll lay there. He'll usually put his head on one of our laps over here. So, sorry for going off on a tangent there, but I come out of the shower, Bruce is on the couch with my wife. I'm like, what are you doing? You know he's not allowed on the couch. And she's like, he's not crying anymore though. He's stopped barking. Because he would literally sit there like staring at you and just bark and bark and bark and whine. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what you need. Do you remember when you were a brat like that? Now you're just so chill and sweet because we trained you so well. Believe me, guys, I know people with Corsos, and they're not this chill and mellow. It really comes down to making sure you're an efficient, fair leader with great communication skills with your dog. Constant training, constantly being on them. Everyone in the household has to be on the same page to get them this well-mannered. There's links in the description box. Will from Fenrir Canine Show did some courses on puppy obedience, some puppy training courses, a canine obedience course, and Will and I actually together did a raw feeding course for any of those interested. But if you use code Jason, you get 10% off all of those courses. Highly recommend them. The way Will teaches you to train your dog is almost identical how I trained Bruce. And look at how perfect he is. He's just like chill. He's chill. He's like, I just want to hang out with my dad. Sorry he's not like more entertaining for you guys right now. What did I learn from this? And I know this video is all over the place. It wasn't planned. I'm just going to do this because I actually got a question recently again about this. Actually 2 in the past 48 hours. So I figured I'd just do a video on it. So why did he stop crying? He stopped crying. It wasn't even because he wanted attention, because he did have attention. He had attention. He was played with, you know. He was loved. It's not like we just put him in the corner and left him in his crate. No, he had attention. But these guys are very pack-oriented animals, meaning everyone in the house is their pack, okay? He is the happiest when not just me or not just my wife is home, when we're both home. He gets so excited when he sees my wife pull up the driveway. He's like, Mommy's home, and like runs to the door. And to not create an anxiety type behavior, when she comes through the door, it's completely ignore the dog until he just goes and lays down. And within a minute, he's usually laying on the carpet because he knows if I lay here and I'm respectful, I'm going to get attention. So like I said, they're extremely pack oriented, okay? So mini Bruce Wayne, all he wanted to do is be part of the pack. He was feeling left out of the pack because we were up on the couch and he was on the floor. And the same for the car. He was feeling left out because he was in the back seat and we're in the front, separated from him. And it wasn't like a separation anxiety type thing. It was completely different. So, for example, in the car, how I solved that issue, I literally just sat in the back seat and he didn't touch him, just sat there and he was mellow. He just stopped crying, just like stopped. And no joke, that stopped all of the crying, all of the whining, all of the barking. Like for 2 weeks, we couldn't figure out what this dog needed. And he just wanted to feel more included in the pack. And I know there's going to be people out there, oh, you can't let your dog in the furniture. Oh, it's not teaching them the right way. They're not going to know who the leader is. Well, if you've watched any of my videos, I'm sure you can agree how well he is trained. And for the years that my wife has been posting videos with Bruce Wayne, I'm sure any of you that have been watching can see he is so well mannered. So don't let people tell you, oh, you can't let your dog in the furniture. You can't let your dog lay in your lap. I don't believe that. I highly believe in setting boundaries, though. For probably the first year, he wasn't allowed on the couch unless we gave him the command to go on the couch. If he wanted to go on the couch and we were in the kitchen, he would literally stand right here, look over the couch, and just stare at us and not move until I'm like, okay, Bruce, okay, up. And he'd get on the couch. So it's setting those boundaries with still letting your puppy feel like they're part of the pack. And the pack, again, includes everyone in the house. Husband, wife, kids, other animals. You know, if we had another animal, I'm sure he would consider that part of his pack, part of his family, that he's going to protect, that he wants to be around and love. So I just hope that sheds a little bit of light on this subject for you guys. It's something to try if you've came across this same exact situation, and I'm sure many of you have from all the messages I've got with this exact question. And then I've actually had responses from people saying, hey, that fixed the issue. Thank you. I didn't realize it was so simple. But just remember when you do this to always set boundaries. Make sure you're not letting your puppy free for all be on the couch whenever it wants. And quick PSA, sorry, I just punched him in the nose. Quick PSA, don't let your puppy jump on and off the couch. If he's a puppy, if he's like 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 weeks, he's too little to be jumping up and on the couch. He may be this big, but he shouldn't be doing that. That's horrible for his joints, we can save that for another video. I'll need to refresh my memory on the ages of appropriate exercise and appropriate procedures for giant breed dogs. I know it's not until a full year and a half that they have full reign of full exercise, play. They can run, they can jump, they can go for long walks with you, and that's not till a year and a half. But, you know, there are stages when they can't walk up and down stairs. But then, obviously, they're going to get too big for you to pick them up and carry them up and down stairs. So I'll just refresh my memory. I'll do a video on that if you guys like. Thanks for all the love and support again. Me and Bruce are just blown away by you guys. You guys are so awesome. The community is so great. If you've watched the past videos and just went through the comments, there's so much great advice that people give in the comments. Yeah, there's some turds in the comments. Don't listen to the turds. Use common sense. As always, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the video. Hit that like button. Ring my ding-a-ling so you don't miss any of the newest videos on Cane Corsos or Bruce Wayne. And it greatly helps the channel grow when you guys hit that like button. I super appreciate it. Bruce Wayne appreciates it. I'm sure he's done. I'm sure he's sick of me talking right now because it just seems like he wants to nap. And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.